Hello, Mr. Flimburden. We're back. How are
Hello
you?
there, Mr. Buzzsaw.
Wagwan.
Hello. It is episode 4 of Boys in the Wood Reviews, and today we are here reviewing what, Mr. Bronson?
We are reviewing the Elimination Chamber.
I tell you what, if every single one of their promotions for this event was with that, I would have been more jazzed to watch it.
Yeah, same. I'm free for bookings if they want to get me and do some voiceovers.
Exactly, and I'm happy just to tag along and do really mediocre commentary.
Mediocre at best.
At best, it
Vince,
ranges from
Vince, get us on the phone. Come on, you know you want us.
my commentary ranges from absolutely piss poor to mediocre. That's the level
That's
that
a
it
good
goes
level.
up to.
I'm very
And
excited. I'm so happy.
that's it.
How incredibly exciting.
I know, absolutely jazzed.
Very jazzed. Jazzed all over the place.
Oh God, I tell you what, I've jazzed all over the walls, all over the ceiling.
Your
It's
bedroom
a
looks
whole-
like it's covered in jazz.
It is absolutely jazzed to the fucking brim.
Don't turn on a black light in your room because there is jazz everywhere.
Yeah, the Elimination Chamber. Did you watch the kickoff, Buzzsaw?
No, because last time I watched the kickoff and there was no matches on it. So this time I thought I'd
Yeah.
skip the kickoff.
So on the main shows, so like the main roster, like Raw and SmackDown, they do have a match on the pre-shows.
Well, nobody told me.
Well, there you go. But it was a fatal four-way because Keith Lee was apparently injured.
Oh no, what happened?
I don't know. Honestly, don't know. They didn't really go into too much detail, but I'm wondering also if they've kind of given him time off because he just got engaged to that Maya Yim gal. I don't know what her new name is because she's part of Retribution. But also, she wasn't there with Mustafa Ali in the pre-show either.
You're saying a lot of
So-
things and I don't have a clue what they are.
Yeah, you've got
Retribution? What's that?
Retribution. So Mustafa Ali. Well, he used to be called Mustafa Ali, but they kept changing his name to Mustafa.
Mustafa?
It's like a really shit version of Christopher. So I'm a bit confused whether his name was ever actually Mustafa.
You think you're confused? I don't have a clue what's going on. I don't even know who this guy is.
Yeah, so Mustafa Ali, he's actually pretty sick. But he's with like a group of guys that were in NXT, and their call up was, right, we're going to change all your names, we're going to put you all in masks.
Way to go.
So they're all in these masks. They've got the most ridiculous names. Like one of them's called T-Bar, the other one's called Slapjack, and I
I
don't
really
even know what
thought
the
you were
other
going to say teabag.
T-Bag.
Here he comes, it's teabag!
And he's coming in. He's just his whole entrance is just a consistent squatting up and down. The pre-show match was a fatal four-way to replace Keith Lee. So you had Mustafa Ali, you had Ricochet, Elias, and John Morrison.
Nice.
The match itself was, it was obviously a quick match that they had to do to fill this place because something's obviously gone on. Which John Morrison won, and he would enter the triple threat match with Riddle and Bobby Lashley.
I saw that one.
You saw that match. We saw that match because I was on the main card. But we opened up the entire show with an Elimination Chamber match. And it was at that point I realised there wasn't actually a women's Elimination Chamber match this year. But the whole card itself was a little bit to be fair, the whole show was a little bit lackluster, I felt.
How many matches were there? 4?
There was only about 4 or 5.
I think it was 4 matches in the main card.
Yeah, I like the fact that they didn't have too many matches because they have in previous years just absolutely bombarded us with matches on a card.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. Like, it was a little bit more bite-sized, and it actually gave all the guys on the card a chance to actually do some shit.
I feel like they've got a lot more talent depth than what was on the card. I feel like we didn't see a lot of people.
Yeah, there wasn't that many people on that card at all.
And we're going into Mania, which is going to have 50 matches on it or something. I don't know who anyone is still.
And I think, and plus they've got 2 shows in between the Rumble and Mania now. So they've got
they do?
this, and now we've got Fastlane is the next pay-per-view before WrestleMania.
Well, that's blown my
Wrestle-
mind.
And WrestleMania is now a 2-day event.
Well, every year?
Like last year, it was a 2-dayer because I think they could do it because of the coronavirus, and I think they could do the same again this year. Although they're holding it in an actual stadium this year, but I'm waiting for the announcement when they say, "Oh no, we're actually going to do it in the Thunderdome," because I'm pretty sure old Biden's like kind of locking everything down over there and kind of making things a bit better. I don't know.
Better, worse, who knows?
Who knows? The whole world is a shit show.
It's going to be Biden mania.
But yeah, we had the first chamber. So this is the SmackDown chamber. The winner would then face Roman Reigns for the championship immediately after the winner won the chamber.
Oh yeah, I guess that kind of counts as a match.
Yeah. So in that one we had Daniel Bryan, Cesaro. Who else did we have in that one? Jey Uso. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and who was that guy? King Corbin.
How could you forget King Corbin?
Oh, I know. How could I forget that guy? I always think of Dallas Corbin. No, Corbin Dallas, sorry, from Fifth Element.
I always think of Jeremy Corbyn.
No, then I think of us Chris Rock as Ruby going, Corbin Dallas!
That makes
You
sense.
know, remember that film?
Nah, not really.
How do you not remember the Fifth Element?
I remember it. I just don't remember it in detail. And I don't think that was Chris Rock.
Oh, it was not Chris Rock. Fucking hell, Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker, there you go.
It was a Chris.
One of the Chris's.
One of the Chris's. Yeah, Chris Tucker, sorry. Because he was like the guy at that point in time, wasn't he?
He was the guy.
He was in like Rush Hour and all those other cool films. And he was in Friday as well. He was in the first Friday, wasn't he?
Yeah, he should be in more films. Can we bring Chris Tucker back?
Yeah, we should.
I don't know. Did he get cancelled for something?
I don't know. I like
Probably.
Chris Tucker.
Was he friends with R. Kelly?
I don't know.
I
Yeah, might have been that.
Everybody's been written off who even just like looked at R. Kelly in their life.
Yeah. Anyone who's listened to an R. Kelly song.
Yeah. Anybody listen to this podcast because we mentioned R. Kelly. Fuck. Oh, what a piece of shit that man is.
No, I'm done.
But no, I'm done. Yeah,
Well, actually, lots of harm done. Yeah.
That's the worst time to chuck that one in.
Yeah, I didn't really think it through. What a prick.
Fool.
Lots and lots of harm done.
Lots and lots of harm done. Absolute fucking monster. So.
Moving on from R. Kelly. Let's not talk about that all podcast.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of R. Kelly. So, in the chamber, we had, was it Cesaro and Daniel Bryan kicking off, didn't we?
Yeah, that was fun. Get to see those two go at it.
And I'm glad they went all the way through it as well, because they were pretty much to be fair, like Kevin Owens seems to be getting like this little thing at me, but he has to do. It's like if you want to be on TV, Kevin, you got to do some crazy shit. Like that seems to be the thing. Do moonsaults off the top of there with your two previously dislocated knees.
Yeah, we don't care if you're overweight. We don't care if you've got bad knees. Get on the top of that thing and moonsault off it.
Fucking do something, you cunt. Like that is literally at the minute. He is. He just seems to be doing all this crazy shit, like all the stuff he's done with the Roman Reigns thing, getting hit by a golf cart. Best moment of 2021, and it's never going to get beaten. Doing the fucking swanton off the top of that fucking forklift, being thrown off the freaking screen area through a table and shit.
Yeah, that guy's
and whatever else. The guy's just getting fucking bad. But I think he made his career prior to WWE doing all that crazy shit anyway. So I guess it's not something he's not used to. But yeah, after that we had who entered the chamber after them? I believe it was King Corbin, wasn't it? And he come in, did his usual stuff, worked Daniel Bryan's knee, and then got tapped out.
Interesting. Very fun. Oh, who next?
He was gone. And then we had, I think it was Kevin Owens that came in after Corbin, I think.
Yeah. We're going to go through this play by play.
I don't know. I'm just going to list in shit off here until you kind of jump in.
Yeah. Well, I thought the match was good.
It was all right.
All right. I thought it was match of the night. I thought everyone got to do their shtick.
Comparison to the other chamber, I think it was, definitely. You had some better people in there, I think.
I don't know about better people, but it was a better performance overall.
I don't know. I prefer the people that were in that one, but it was definitely more interesting. Yeah, so I'm just a bit bored of the main card.
Oh, well, that's not good, is it? Surely the main card's what you're not meant to be bored of.
It's just a bit dull, isn't it? I don't know if it's because of the lockdown and just the virus and the whole thing, but it's just there doesn't seem to be any kind of substance to anything going on.
No pasta.
No, like the whole Roman Reigns thing. I'm loving the whole Roman Reigns kind of storyline with Heyman and everything. I think that works really well.
Well, Heyman works well with anyone, but I thought even Roman seemed boring as piss.
But Roman tonight was just, yeah, it's just there's just nothing. There just doesn't seem to be anything there. I don't believe any of the characters. Like, it's the crowd not being there really does affect wrestling.
Yeah, for sure.
Really, really does. It's better because they've got, like, at least people can actually view it, and it looks like there is some form of resemblance there. But it's not the same. They're piping all the sounds in. They're doing all the fake chants and all this other shit.
And they got fake people on the videos now.
Have they?
Oracle noticed there was clips of people like repeating. There was what did the girl do on the camera?
Okay, well, I was looking at the screens and there was basically a girl on there, and she was like sort of like doing like this and sort of putting her hands up like cheering, but then it cut to repeat it again. So it's just a repeat, I think.
The thing, though, it's like people having to sit, right, rather than watch the event on like a decent TV, they're having to sit there and watch it on their computer or something.
Yeah, who wants to do that?
Like, if the only time I sit in this chair to watch anything is when we're doing like UFC or doing this. Because this chair is piss. Like, it's not a comfortable chair at all. So, like, why would you want to sit? Like, if you've got a laptop, though, I guess it's a bit better. You can lie in bed or whatever else. But you've got to watch it on this little tiny screen when you can watch it on a nice big 40-incher or something, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know all about 40 inches.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The same TV like that?
Exactly. We got the same TV, right? That's a coincidence.
That's what he's talking about, TV.
Have exactly the same TV. And what are the chances, you know? Forest life, baby.
Yeah, we didn't plan it or anything. Just happened.
Didn't plan it. I remember you telling me, "Oh, I've got a new TV with my phone deal," and I was like, "Oh, good for you, mate." Then my TV just died, and because of the virus, brown bread dead. That TV just died. I was halfway through playing Red Dead Online, and the screen just slowly started like getting darker and darker. I thought it was the game playing up. I was like, "What's this? What's this?" No! I went out looking for a TV. And nowhere had a TV.
Nowhere.
Like I went to a large UK shop that has TVs in it. I looked at all the TVs. I had a nice conversation with a gal in there who helped me kind of figure out what actually stuff meant with the TVs, because I don't have a clue. Very, very helpful. I don't know who she was, but thank you. Like,
Did
she's
you
going
get
to
a
watch
number?
Good customer service.
I was frustrated with my TV at the time, and plus I just did not find that woman attractive.
Oh, well, there you go.
Got TVs, and that was it. But yeah, they don't have TVs in stock. Like, because of, like, I think a California travel ban or something like that, they couldn't get stuff in from that place.
Oh, right. That's not good.
Basically, don't know if it's still the same case. It probably is. But if you go into any major shop, you'll be having to wait months if you want to get something.
Great.
Okay, let's hope none of our TVs break.
There's a little tip for you on this review. Yeah.
People say they don't learn anything when they listen to us.
Yeah.
Exactly. I've saved you a trip out to the pissing shop. Never do it.
Just go on Amazon, you lazy fuckers.
Exactly. I think I managed to find something in Asda in the end.
Oh, great.
That's
Asda TV.
That's the only place that had a TV, and I had the last one that was of a decent size.
Never mind.
Oh, no. Fucking... Oh.
But at least we got matching TVs now.
But now we've got matching TVs. It's
Two's up on TVs.
Two's up on TVs. That's the way the boys do. We choose up on everything. That's how we do.
So, who won this Elimination Chamber match?
Daniel Bryan won the first chamber. He won that chamber. He beat... Because Jey Uso come out and just fucking cleared everybody out, which I was quite surprised about, because I don't believe he'd be able to do that in real life. So he took everybody out. Daniel Bryan managed to get the better of him. And then Chamber went up, but they started raising it when they were like referees on like the little side bits. Like, no, stop!
I didn't notice that.
I saw it just kind of come up about 5 inches or so, and I was like, you could see that the referees are like,
I didn't know that was going to happen. Come on, man, get your shit together.
Let's get the fuck out. And then, so then Roman Reigns come out.
Bum bum.
Yep.
Roman Reigns.
That's the one.
Why did they change his music? Like, when he come back and doing this new thing, I thought they'd give him some cool new music.
Yeah,
I'm sick of
Samoan
music. Like, I'm glad he's kind of changed his look up slightly.
He took his top off.
His top off. That's it. And he's got a
it
gold.
It must be so
glove.
uncomfortable to wrestle in those black trousers.
Yeah, like the only thing I can hope is like they've got like the stretch within the fabric.
Yeah, you can only hope that stretchy waistband.
Otherwise, you are going to be very, very like struggling for movement. But to be fair, he doesn't move around all that much anyway, does he? He doesn't really do any like high kicks or anything. But I don't know. It seems to have worked for him so far.
What a pussy! Come on, you got to pull out those high kicks, man. You can't do high kicks. What are you?
He's not roundhouse and motherfuckers. So yeah, he come out. Daniel Bryan looked like I really wish that Daniel Bryan got him tapped him out.
Yeah, that would have been fun. Never mind. See you later.
What shitter? Fucking hell. Well, good job there, Roman. Call it a fiver. So yeah, he eventually beat what's his face? He knocked. Oh yeah, he just fucking clobbered him like UFC clobbering.
Yeah, work the ground and pound.
It was like that blonde cornrow gal when she was like just elbowing the shit out of that other broad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
I don't think it is.
Well done, you remembered her name.
That's not it.
Vianetta
and Tatsikataka.
Then like that. That's what we'll call him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she like absolutely just bludgeoned him, and yeah, he did the same to Daniel Bryan. And then he put him in that shitty guillotine.
Oh, the shitty guillotine. It's the fucking bane of my life at the moment. I didn't think he was actually going to use that as a finish. I thought like they fucked up the finish with the Kevin Owens match, and he like went to that.
I got to do something. Guillotine.
That's genuinely what I thought. And then he did it to D-Bry, and I'm like, oh, he's really using that.
His thing.
That's shit. Don't ever do that.
Now, Spear, the super... Oh, God, I fucking nearly threw my mouse across the room.
That's how angry it makes you.
Fucking live it. Yeah, he got him that, and then threw that across the threw my mouse across the room, and then he won. And then after that match, we had the triple threat.
Oh yeah, with Bobby Lashley.
Title. There we go. Just add that in.
Congratulations.
Then we had the triple threat match. We had Robert Lashley against Matthew Riddle against Jonathan Morrison.
I've never heard anyone call him Robert.
Robert Lashley. I like Robert Lashley. I think that was better than Bobby.
You think?
Bobby seems like a friendly like high school kid. It's like, hi there, I'm Bobby.
Oh, hey Bobby, you got your yo-yo today?
Yeah, exactly. Hey there, Bobby. Why don't you take a rest from that fine lead-based paint?
These paint chips are good.
So we've got Bobby Lashley, just a fucking monster at the minute. I'm liking this Bobby Lashley. He doesn't say shit. MVP does all the talking, and he just goes out there and looks like a fucking monster.
But he's still Bobby Lashley.
But he is still Bobby Lashley. It is hard to kind of get over that fact, but
I don't even know what it is about him, because he looks amazing, he does things amazing, he's an incredible athlete. There's nothing really to not like about him, but for some reason, I don't like him.
I think the whole thing as well, that I think completely kind of soured him for me was the whole storyline, like the whole rotten storyline with Lana.
Oh yeah, that was horrendous. I couldn't even watch that. It was so cringy. What are they doing?
Oh God! So I'm glad that he's not talking anymore and just letting MVP do all the talking.
Yeah, for sure.
But Riddle won that one.
Well done, Riddle. Didn't expect that.
I think that's his first ever title in WWE altogether.
I think that's his first ever win in general. I never see him win anything.
Because he has been like, for somebody that apparently is like quite like eyed to be like one of the next top stars. He doesn't win all that much, and seems to get bitched out quite a lot.
Yeah, I don't see him becoming a star.
No, I don't know, but apparently he's quite high on the radar.
Okay, well, we'll keep an eye out, but
whether that's true or not, I don't know.
I don't buy it.
So we had John Morrison in there filling the place of Keith Lee. So it's two completely different contrasting styles between him and Keith Lee.
Are you sure they seem quite similar? They've got similar bodies.
Flying. So John Morrison didn't really do much in that match. He was more of just like a setup for Riddle to win. I would have been more interested to see, obviously, what I don't know, obviously, if Keith Lee is actually injured or not, but if Keith Lee was in there.
He was probably just hungry.
He was just hungry.
You see how big that guy is? He must be hungry 24/7.
He is. I think as though he's still got a six-pack.
Oh, he does?
If you look at him, you can see
him under the singlet.
Emerging. It's like barrel of a like upper body. Like the guy is fucking great. I fucking love Keith Lee.
Yeah, I haven't seen enough of him.
I do like Keith Lee. I have definitely seen abs on this guy. Like there are very like it's not like he's not like shredded, but
is he not?
You can definitely see some abs like just like emerging. You know.
Yeah, I like to think I have that, but. No.
But he is Keith Lee is fucking great, and I like Keith Lee a lot. So yeah, have him replaced with John Morrison is a bit of a downer, but there we go.
Debbie Downer strikes again.
What did you think of this match?
The girls?
No, the triple threat that I'm on about.
Oh, the triple threat. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. It's all right. It's all right.
It wasn't much to it.
It was a match.
So I don't know what's going to happen next because like Bobby Lashley just went on a rampage later on in the show, which we'll obviously touch on later. But
we'll get to it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like cool. Riddle's won the title.
That's the end of that then.
Done that. Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be a very negative podcast, I feel.
Yeah, well, it's not Mania yet. Maybe they're saving the good stuff till Mania.
So this did feel like just like a like when you've got like a TV show and you're watching it like weekly. This felt like a filler episode. This pay-per-view, although it could have been so much more.
Like when they flash back to like previous episodes.
No, it's not even not like a flash like that. No, it's just a filler episode. It's like not much happens. It's just setting everything else up.
I guess so. That's what Elimination Chamber always is, though, isn't it?
That's what the fucking weekly shows should be for.
Yeah, you're right about that.
What happened to the days on a pay-per-view when awesome shit happened?
Yeah, that's true.
When the big surprises happened.
Yeah, there was no big surprises, and we'll talk about that in a bit.
And more to the pay-per-views. Like, I want more.
Give me more.
Me more. And then we went on to the Women's Tag Team Championship match. We had No Fucks Jax and Shayna Baszler up against Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks. Obviously, Bianca won the Rumble, which we reviewed a while ago. The Crumble. They lost because of that guy.
The guy, that guy.
Reginald, the guy that does all the crazy flippy stuff.
Yeah, and doesn't look like he should be able to do that.
Role is in wrestling because the only things he's done is compete against the ladies. I don't understand what his role. He's like the new James Ellsworth.
Yeah, I remember that guy. Looked like a
Um,
skinny me.
Yeah, but you've got more of a chin.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Slightly.
It's called a beard.
It's called a beard. Beards are great. They define your face.
That's right. And it hides your double chin.
And hide your double chin.
Triple chin in my case.
Triple chin. I've got like I've just got basically a feck, as I call it, which is the throat neck. It's like just my throat and neck just merges into my chest.
Ooh, you could be the next stage of evolution.
I know. Never, no broken necks ever again.
I don't know about that. I feel like your neck is made out of jelly. Yeah, that looks good. That's a good look. Kind of look like a hairy thumb.
Like a hairy weird hair growth. But yeah, Nigel, I saw the package of them doing something, and Nia Jax went for a I think it was in the 6-man tag match they had on SmackDown prior to Chamber, and Nia Jax did another leg drop, and like she started like favoring her ass after doing the whole my whole thing.
The whole my whole thing, yeah. Very good.
The whole my thing. I feel like they cut out her saying my whole again. Because it cut very sharply after she like started selling her ass. And I say, did she say it again?
Get that. She loves it.
I feel like you should just say it once. I think that there's a moment in time, you know.
Yeah, you can't replay that shit.
That one time, my hole.
Exactly. Remember that one time with my hole?
Remember that one time with my hole, and I hurt my hole.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, you remember.
Good. Oh, God.
You okay?
I think I'm dying.
You've been tested.
No.
Oh, this is great content.
Yeah.
Just me. Just coughing. I'm fine. I just had a little bit of coffee go down the wrong hole.
Oh.
We were talking about holes, so
There
good
we go.
timing.
Oh, your
Good
hole.
timing.
Oh,
Your cough hole.
my cough hole. What? That sounds like the best thing ever. Oh, my cough hole.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You got to say it with like a real gravelly voice as well. Oh, my cough hole.
Like a proper smoker voice. Like,
Yeah. Like you got
my cough hole.
Oh, tickle me. But yeah, so Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler have retained the tag titles.
Oh, congratulations to them.
Congratulations, love. So Bianca Belair, I'm assuming she's going to challenge Sasha Banks for the title, and then Carmella's going to get involved, which is why I expect this guy's still lurking about.
Oh, that
So
sneaky little fucker.
Match for the women's title at Mania for those three. And then after the women's tag belts, we went on to the main event of the evening. So it was literally just 4 matches, this entire thing. 5 if you include the pre-show.
No, what about Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan's a match?
No, we already commented on that.
Yes, it's kind of a match. That's fine. But we did the triple threat, the chamber.
I guess so. Yeah, they just merged into one.
Yeah,
thing.
it doesn't really count.
So the WWE Championship chamber match. So the championship was actually defended within the chamber match this time. So yeah, Drew McIntyre, the reigning champion. We had AJ Styles, Kofi Kingston, Sheamus, Jeff Hardy, and Randy Orton. So we had a lot of old people, or older people.
Yeah, the senior match.
The senior match. To be honest, I didn't really pay too much attention to this one.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad we're doing a podcast reviewing it then.
I kind of drifted in and out of it. I watched bits of here and there. Obviously, Randy Orton I think he was eliminated first, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Because Kofi rolled him up.
Good old Kofi.
But I think the whole thing is because Randy Orton doesn't need to be in that one too much because he's already getting a lot of airtime. And I think he was just in there as just a placeholder, just for the sake of bodies.
Yeah, well, he's got a good body.
He's got the whole storyline, but he's got absolutely no ass.
Oh, that's a shame.
He's got a plywood ass.
I wasn't looking at his ass that much. How much were you looking at his ass?
Are you checking him
He's on
out?
there. He's been on it before as well, you son of a bitch. Don't you try and make it out like it's just me.
No,
In
I've
fact, you're the one, actually. You're the one! You're the one that pointed it out to me at WrestleMania, the one where Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch main event.
I haven't even seen that WrestleMania, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Gordon, we all sat around, we watched that fucking Mania, and we were sat there for hours.
Nah, it
You're
wasn't
digging
me.
yourself in a bigger hole.
He was still tricked.
Come on, man. I don't know anything about this. Don't put it on me.
You know exactly. You know exactly. You ass checker.
Wasn't me.
But yeah, no ass. So we had him go out first, and then I think it was it Jeffrey?
Jeffrey? I don't even know who Jeffrey is.
Jeff.
Sheamus eliminated that. I'm just looking at the things on here now.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Kofi Kingston. So Sheamus got rid of Kofi.
We shouldn't even bother watching it. We need to have you read this every time.
Exactly. We'll just do this. McIntyre eliminated Jeff Hardy. Styles eliminated Sheamus, and then McIntyre for the win.
Big boot.
What did you think of this match?
I like the finish. The big Claymore on AJ off the top rope. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was good. I did enjoy that.
It's super quick as well. Like they were really rushing through these matches, I thought. Even though the show was 2.5 hours long, but
it did seem to just go.
Yeah, as soon as everyone was in there, they're like, okay, let's get the finishes done.
Let's get this fucking done, mate. Yeah, like they got the whole thing. I want to see more of AJ Styles. Is it Omos?
Sheamus.
No, his like bodyguard, like the giant.
Oh, the giant. Yeah, I don't know what his name is, but he's huge.
Olmus or something. Was it? I did see it written down here. I'm trying to find it. It's because he got kicked out, didn't he? At one point, they told him to fuck off.
Yeah, can't hang around here, mate. COVID restrictions.
Omos, AMOS. Because he ripped like the whole thing off of the. I don't know why he did that though.
So AJ could get into the match earlier because everyone was down, so AJ had a chance to pin them quickly.
Oh right, and they were allowed to do that.
Yeah, apparently that's a rule that if you rip off the glass, you're allowed to just enter the match.
If you could escape, you could do anything.
You're now a legal competitor. Do what
but
you
then
want.
almost got told to go fuck off back to catering.
Did you see in the match earlier in the SmackDown one that that glass panel broke off?
Did it?
Someone got their head rammed into it and the glass just fell off. So like, oh, they got that's the one with the trick glass.
That's the trick. That's the gimmick part, brother. I did not see that because that was the one that Sami Zayn was in, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then someone came and smashed his head into it.
Because Corbin just fucking was it Corbin?
I don't even know.
Or somebody grabbed it and just started fucking ramming him all over the fucking shop, didn't they?
And it just fell off.
I did not even notice that.
I think they mentioned it on commentary briefly.
Oh no, the chamber's falling apart.
Shame that didn't happen earlier because he could have gone into the match.
What do you think of this new chamber? I know it's not new now. It's like 3-4 years old, isn't it? But
don't like it. I like the big round one.
Yeah, I miss it. It looked a lot more ominous before. Now it looks a little bit like just like a playground.
Yeah, looks silly. I don't like the matting on the outside bit either. I'm kind of like the whole point of it is meant to be dangerous, right? We got a big padded elimination chamber.
I like the look. I do like the shape of it, but I don't like what they've done. Like it's a bit too fancy.
Too fancy.
Like,
too much money.
Why has everything got to be so fucking fancy nowadays? Like they changed the chamber because when they changed the chamber, they would look at it and go, "Oh yeah, we haven't changed the Hell in a Cell in like 20 years." So they changed the Hell in a Cell and made that red.
Oh, fancy.
So it just looks weird.
Oh, never mind.
It looks like it's made of a very, very rare, fragile marzipan.
Oh, like a Martian marzipan.
Yeah, it's like something weird. And now the chamber. I understand why they put the padding around the outside. Like, I would much rather go into that chamber than the old one.
Yeah, no, you're right about that.
It looks far more delightful. But like it was always a bit more interesting because you saw these guys like taking the fucking bumps on that metal grating. It was like CM Punk, the one you like ripped his ass open, didn't he? On that.
Yeah, you know that hurts.
So I bet it did suck because you can see as soon as they hit the ground and they come back up, there's like all the indents on their back and everything. So that must have sucked.
I liked it.
That's why I always liked it as well. Where they did the covers on the outside and the referee had to go out there and actually start slapping the fucking.
Yeah.
It's like I bet he's like, "You dicks."
Come on, ref.
So I've seen some like refs before as well, and they've done it, and they've it's during like a Cactus Jack match or something, and they've got all the thumbtacks on. The refs kind of slid over, started doing the tap, and he's got all the fucking tacks stuck in his hand.
Oh, poor referee.
That fucking sucked.
Definitely, poor guy. Wasn't that Ebner?
But yeah, Drew McIntyre won that chamber.
Oh, so congratulations. So I guess he's going to be the champion going into Mania. No.
Ooh, the big twist and turn of the evening, other than the fact they get it right away with MVP talking to The Miz in the back just before
sneaky.
I was like, why the fuck they do that? It's now obvious that he's going to fucking jump him for the fucking title at the end of this match. The better thing they could have done is not have him do it at that point. Once they showed that fucking clip, I was like, why did they do that? Because I'll be honest with you, I opened up Instagram this morning because we had a post go up. So I went out on there to do like my little social business. And straight away, the first thing that came up on my fucking Instagram was Miz is the new champion. I was like, well...
Oh, no.
Don't you know anything about spoilers?
Oh, but I had to go do my business for the thing.
Yeah, I get it. You're working hard. Well done.
I don't know. Working hard or hardly working, eh? But yeah, so I had that spoiled for me. But then when I obviously knew it was happening, but when they did that whole little fucking clip at the beginning before the thing, I was like, why the fuck did they show that? So stupid. But then we had old Bobby come out, old Robert. He came out and attacked
Drew
after the match, didn't he?
Yeah, beat the shit out of him. Spears, dominators, chairs. I remember what happened, but he did some stuff.
He did lots of things. He did anything and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And then the Miz come out, hit him with like a little DDT, the Mizard of Oz over there.
That was cool.
I don't know. I just decided to call him the Mizard of Oz.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I like it.
Rider.
I feel like I've seen it before somewhere, so I wouldn't claim that as my own.
Ah, never mind.
But he come out, hit that DDT, didn't get it, then did the Skull Crushing finale and got him. So the Miz, I think pretty much like 10 years later is the champion again.
Perfect. That's what we all wanted. A Mania with the Miz in the main event.
Do you know what? A few years ago when he really started to catch it, I think the whole thing with Daniel Bryan, then would have been the time to put the title on him.
Yeah, but what about now?
Now, I don't give a fuck about the Miz.
Oh, that's a shame. Because if you were a Miz fan, you'd be loving it right now.
If he was a Miz fan, you'd be loving it. And it's not the case. I don't think he doesn't deserve it or anything. But I just don't want to see the Miz as a champion.
Yeah, what has he done for me lately?
Yeah, what have you done for me lately? Absolutely fuck all, Miz.
That's right. And now he's going to be in the main event.
And now, well, that's where you got Fastlane in between, so he could.
See, I completely forgot about Fastlane. I was thinking this is going to set up everything, and I was furious. I was furious that Brock Lesnar didn't show up.
Well, there's still time.
Okay, he's going to come back at Fastlane, right? Promise me. Promise me, Flynn.
Making any fucking promises. Okay?
Come on, I can't live without Brock Lesnar. I need some Brock Lesnar in my life.
I always whisper to you every time I see you, don't make a boy a promise you can't keep.
Yeah, I know. I never know why you say it, though.
So, yeah, I'm not doing anything. I was going to have a sip of coffee. Here's some more content for everybody.
It's a good sip.
That was a good sip.
You were practicing.
I'm practicing that slurping.
You're going to be a professional slurper in no time.
Slurper, I tell you, we'll pay you money for that. But yeah, so we've got the Miz as the new champion. I hope they bring out a custom belt for him though, with the WWE upside down. I feel like that's a kind of a must have.
Yeah, that's some merch. I'd buy that.
But yeah, that kind of like it was like, oh, that's the end of the night then.
Yeah, and there was no Brock Lesnar. Very upsetting.
Where'd you go from that?
To Fastlane.
The Fastlane.
And what's going to happen at Fastlane?
Brock Lesnar's going to show up.
Thank God.
This week, I couldn't care less.
Oh no! I'm so glad we started doing these reviews of WWE events.
I'm so happy. Like, I love WWE and I fucking love wrestling. But I don't know. I don't know if it's because it just feels like everything's a little bit forced at the minute, and they are just trying. I know they're trying their hardest. Or I don't know if it's just the general atmosphere of wrestling in general at the minute, because it's all been kind of just completely altered because of the coronavirus. Like, I don't know exactly what it is, but at the minute I'm just not enjoying watching this wrestling.
I know exactly what it is.
NXT was great. When we watched NXT, absolutely fucking loved it.
Yeah,
NXT seemed to always have it right, but it feels a little bit more kind of everybody cares that's on there.
So you think in WWE they don't care?
No, I feel like I don't know. It feels like the wrestlers really care in NXT, what it all looks like, and then everybody's like really behind them backstage. But I don't know. I honestly don't know what it is with the main roster. Maybe it is the same kind of atmosphere there, but I don't know if it's because it feels like it's more because they've spread the whole arena out. area, I feel like it doesn't seem so. I think they need to make it more intimate on the main card.
Yeah, definitely. I love an intimate arena.
And I think that's what NXT have got. It feels a lot more intimate.
In your house.
Yeah, it just has I don't know, it has more of like an authentic feel, but I think that the main roster, it just has a bit more of an artificial feel.
Yeah, no, I definitely get that.
Makes sense. But there's a lot of wrestlers in there, because I was loving Drew McIntyre as the champion. I think he's probably going to, because I thought it was going to be McIntyre Sheamus at WrestleMania, which I would have fucking loved.
Yeah, that would have been brilliant. Could you imagine that?
Yeah, fucking great fucking match. Like, for a Mania match, that'd be a proper hard-hitting fucking brawl.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
I would watch that.
Long. Just when they went at it in the chamber, I was like, oh, this is great.
Yeah, and they've been doing this whole kind of thing at the minute, because I thought, the way I looked at it was, Edge is going to go take on Roman Reigns on SmackDown.
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention that.
So, that's obviously a new thing as well. FYI. So Edge speared Roman Reigns after he beat Daniel Bryan. So now it got announced later on that Edge will be challenging Roman Reigns to a title match at WrestleMania.
A Battle of the Spears.
The Battle of the Spears. But the way I look at it is going to... Because the way I always looked at it was going to be Edge versus Reigns. Because, one, Edge has never held the Universal title. So it makes sense for him to go for that one. And
he never will.
Complete his collection. And then, two, I feel like Edge will go over and win. Because he... obviously, everybody's failed because of Jey Uso being this little, like, fucking tormentor. And that is one thing. Edge will have Christian to come out and be his counterpoint to Jey Uso.
I guess. But also, nobody can beat Roman. Brock couldn't beat Roman. The Undertaker couldn't beat Roman. Now, you think Edge is going to beat Roman? Come on.
Yeah, I feel like Edge is going to beat Roman.
I don't think so. Roman's got a better spear.
I don't know. I feel like, Roman definitely does have a better spear. It looks more fucking, like, ruining.
Yeah, like a linebacker.
But I do feel like Edge will go over on that one. But then I thought, after seeing all the little bits, it was going to be Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus for the WWE Championship. So I don't know where Miz is now going to play into this. I hope he loses it quick, because I don't want to see him in any main event at WrestleMania.
Never mind. No, I'm done.
I don't know. The thing is, he hasn't changed up his style at all.
No, he's doing the exact same moves he did 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Same gimmick as well. Same character, same personality. He's awesome. He changed
when he started stealing Daniel Bryan's shit. And then that's it.
That's the end of that then.
So, yeah.
No new stuff. I'm the Miz. That's it. That's the end of that chapter. We'll finish there. No more. All done for the Miz.
Hello?
Oh, you're back.
Okay, I did. It froze.
Don't worry about it. I was just ranting about the Miz.
Ranting about the Miz? Yeah, fuck the Miz.
Yeah, there's no Brock Lesnar.
I don't see it. He's no Brock Lesnar. He's no anything.
I mean, how good would that pay-per-view have been if Brock Lesnar had come back at the end?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit bored of Brock Lesnar now.
Oh, fuck off. Don't give me that shit. Nobody's bored of Brock Lesnar.
I got a bit bored of him. It was just the same old story. He'd go on a rampage for like a year, be undefeated in all his title matches, and then someone would eventually beat him. It was the same for like 3 years running. I'm a bit done with that story.
Well, he doesn't control the booking.
Do you know what I want to see? A broken Brock Lesnar come back, and he's just absolutely he's an alcoholic. You know, and he's just after losing at Mania last year, he went in a real like just pit of despair.
Come back really overweight.
He's just massive, because I saw that picture with his beard. He comes back with a beard, and he's just like, oh god. And then he comes back, and he's just it's a man trying to regain his former glory.
Oh, poor guy.
Paul Heyman walks over and he's like, God, you let yourself go.
Imagine Paul Heyman saying to someone, you let yourself go.
and then just Brock starts crying. Paul!
Pass me a tissue.
Pass me a tissue. Jay, stop teasing. Like, it's like he's joined the family at the table, and he's just like the old, worn-out outlaw, just broken down at the end of the table.
Everyone's talking about him like, oh, he used to be a warrior. Look at him now.
Look at him. Just look at the state of him. He's got like curry stains down the front of his white t-shirt as well. Just shit stuck in his beard.
Just describing me on a Saturday night.
Describing me every day of the week. That's what I'd like to see. I think that'd be a much far better story than what he's always done.
Well, let's see what happens. We'll see at Fastlane when he returns.
When he returns, he's got a motorized cart as well. He does like the Undertaker's entrance on like a motorized like old woman cart. It just kind of goes around the ring. Like Roman's like, what the fuck? He's like, Paul. What's going on? You haven't called me.
Son of a bitch. Never mind. Oh well.
Yeah.
I hope that doesn't happen.
I hope it does. I think that'd be a fucking brilliant story.
Well, we'll see.
I want it. I want it all to happen. But yeah, that was Elimination Chamber. What would you give it? We didn't do this on the last review. We forgot to do our normal ratings.
Yeah, no, I did think about it at one time, and then you talked over me, and then I forgot.
Ah, that's how I do.
That happens in pretty much everything we do.
Exactly what I do.
Anyway,
exactly.
We're rating this.
We're rating this one. Let's rate this one. You go first, Buzzsaw.
Okay, well, I give this a one chain.
A one chain.
A one chain.
One chain. Okay, and is that a scale of like 10 chains?
Who cares?
Okay. I will give it, if 1 is the chamber wall falling off after getting his head bashed into it, and 10 is a brogue kick off the top rope, I will give it Omos being told to fuck off by a referee. Or no, by Adam Pearce, in fact.
Oh, gutted.
So, whatever you make of that.
I don't make a lot of it.
Oracle, what's yours?
I'm gonna be a bit more positive. I'm gonna give it 3 chains.
3 chains. I've never seen a score like it.
One of a kind.
I haven't seen a score like that since the Helsinki episode of 1902. So overall, I feel like we were a little bit dejected by this one. I don't know how anybody else felt. Let us know, guys.
Drop a comment.
Drop a comment. Tell us what you thought of Elimination Chamber, whether you thought our opinions are absolute dog shit, as usual. Or if you agree with us. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe, like this video, hit the bell notification icon as well. Just do all of the stuffs. And then if you're on Spotify and SoundCloud listening in, then give it a like, give us a follow, all the other shit. Just do all the stuff. Like, you know, we really appreciate all the support you're getting. We can see our kind of just subscribers and everything growing just slightly and little bit by little bit every day, and it's great to see. So thank you very, very much. And hopefully we'll see some more of you very soon on the next Reviewz.
That's right. We'll be back for Fastlane.
We're back for Fastlane or no lane.
That'll do.
One of the lanes.
No, I'm done. All right, Oracle,
Done.
play us out.
Boom.
Thanks, guys. Peace
Thanks.
out. Do your dance at home.
Just gonna sit here and stare at the screen. But
I'll never get bored of this song.
it's the greatest song ever composed. I shot the sheriff. Fuck you, Miz.